with the March 10th patch, we also finally got the new artifact system, and I'm kind of skeptical about this one. So artifacts are a type of item that you equip directly to individual characters. Each provides 4 different effects to its equiper, who must be of an element and weapon specialty matching that particular artifact's requirement. I think I've gotten something for Water Sword. So yeah, these are the 2 slots I currently have available. The first one, 10% defense, superior elemental damage reduction, turn-based damage reduction. Upon casting first slot skill, cuts the cooldown by 1 and consume this percentage of max HP, lower with the higher levels, which is 30% at the start. Otherwise, healing, dodge rate, skill cap, and 1 random buff at battle start. They don't look all that impressive, but I guess it depends on the effects, because skill cooldowns might actually be game-breaking. Different versions of the same character can have their own separate artifacts equipped, so just like rings and earrings, it's personal. They will drop at a set rate upon clearing battles, and one nice thing that they brought us is the fact that the first 30 that drop each week, you can see right here, they have a massively boosted drop rate. So at the very minimum, you want to get at least 30 of these things each week. Skills. The pool of skills is divided into Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. 2 slots are for Tier 1, 1 for Tier 2, 1 for Tier 3. The exact skill in each slot is determined randomly when the artifact is obtained, and we've seen how random this can be. For skills that affect the characters other than just the equiper, you mean there's passives here that can be team-wide? Only the highest value will apply in cases where multiple of the same effect would be active. They have levels that improve the value of its boost when raised. Improvement of said value depends on the skill. It's possible to reroll one of the skill slots on the standard artifacts by using special treasure. It's possible to reroll one of the skill slots by using a special treasure. When rerolled, you'll be given the option to choose between 2 new skills appropriate for their slot, or leave the skill unchanged, but you can only reroll 1 slot. So you still need the other 3 to be pretty decent base skills. Even if the skill is left unchanged, the treasure will still be consumed. Of course. If changed, the new skill will be at level 1 regardless of what skill slot level was previously. Once the action has been taken, the other 3 skill slots will be locked, but the initially selected slot can be changed multiple times if additional treasure is spent. At least, if only 1 slot is bad, you can reroll that indefinitely until you get something you like. But still, the fact that this is locked per character, and you might have to do this for each character you want to boost, it feels like a bit of a hit. In order to equip an artifact, the character must have the correct element and weapon specialty for that artifact. Weapon specialty requirement is based on the specific artifact, while the element is determined randomly when obtained. The levels of an artifact itself can be raised using weapons or power-up items like lazulite vessels. The experience is unaffected by boosts such as crew buffs or journey drops or elemental upgrade skills, and can't get a grand success. You want to make them count as basically extra weapons, but they have to eat up more experience than necessary. For each level an artifact gains, a random one of its 4 skills will also have its level increased by 1. It's possible to reset the level of an artifact using special treasure, which will also reset its skill levels. So say we want to upgrade this one up to 10 for 300,000 experience, up to next level, level 3 on triple attack, level 2 on superior elemental damage reduction, the skill cap boost remains at 20%, and 1 extra level when the foe has 3 or fewer debuffs plus 10 armor strength. So it's 4 slots, skill levels can go up to 3, and you only get 5 levels. And you even need... oh come on! This is too much. You need to farm for artifacts to reduce the artifacts and then consume some of the artifacts that you've reduced in order to reset the skill level, and then level it back up again. Talk about a material sink, Jesus. As for this one, suppose we don't care about the element reduction. Oh, it takes an entire new type of item. And we haven't even seen this one being craftable. What the hell is this? Are we being serious here? 2. Enigmatic Armilla. For 1 sand. You can only trade 10 a month. So not only I was worried that this would be somehow limited, this is worse than I could have ever imagined. Ah, Jesus Christ, what the hell are they doing? I guess it's the new huge match sync system that they wanted to add to the game, and we're going to be stuck with this for the time being. Nothing much we can do about it. Skysand Beacon massively boosts the drop rate of the first 30 drops each week. Quirk artifacts are extremely rare with special oddball effects. They come maxed out at level 1 and cannot be upgraded. All 4 skills are predetermined and can't be changed. The weapon specialty and element requirement are both random. The requirement can be rerolled by using treasure. Boost to charge bar gain 20%. Upon using charge attack, boost to triple attack rate, boost to elemental damage effect, consumes 30% HP. Doesn't even leave you at 1, this straight up knocks you out. Whenever you use a special attack, restores HP, removes 1 debuff, boost to CA spec stackable. Can't use skills, uses charge attacks, even when the charge attacks are set on hold. Attack changes randomly, defense changes randomly, multi-attack changes randomly. Upon using first lost skill, consumes all of charge bar for a random effect. This looks like kind of crap. Start battle with 20% HP consumed for shield. Guts, when almost knocked out, shield. When not almost knocked out, incoming damage ignores shield effects. Why does the last one always look like a debuff? That's the second one now. Subject to all weapon specialty related skills. This might be nice. Subject to all style related weapon skills. Again, nice. And type related weapon skills. Minus 50 weapon skill enhancement of the keeper element at battle start hit to attack and defense. Supplements damage taken, even when a sub-ally. Maximum of 1 per party. So this is the type of skills they were talking about when only one of them can be active. Deal minus 50% weapon skill enhancement of the keeper element. That's a lot of elemental attack down. Feels fairly heavy. Random crest upon taking damage. Oh, that's cool. Especially for characters that want a lot of crest generation, like say Valentine Lobelia. While Sovereign Crest is in effect, 6-8 elemental damage to a foe at the end of turn. Damage specs are boosted with each activation. Crest is in effect, ignores elemental resistances, deals superior elemental damage. 5 turns after gaining the crest, plain damage to all foes, remove all debuffs, and the keeper is knocked out. Again, hey, if you want something to put on Lobelia so that he also dies and leaves the space too near, this one sounds perfect. This cost 10 quirky artifact pins though. Quirk artifact requirements can be rerolled by using treasure. When rerolled, you will be given the option to choose between 2 sets of new requirements or to leave the requirements unchanged. Even if the requirements are left unchanged, the treasure is still consumed. Both elemental and weapon specialty will be changed. These cannot be changed individually. Even if I know most of these will likely come from like daily pro skips, and you're going to get a crap ton of them just as long as you keep playing, there's just extra random stats to farm for, and honestly, some of these extra skills might end up being fairly important for min-maxing. Still, unlike rings and earrings, which only go by element, the fact that you also have to get the right weapon spec for these, I hate it. I hate it so much. You have to roll the right element, you have to roll the right weapon spec, you have to roll the right substat, and then you have to hope that the right substat are the one that go up to level 3. It's a bit too many steps. I guess the only bright side is the fact that the drop rates should be high enough, so we should be able to get plenty of these, so eventually we're going to end up with a fairly large collection. They let us hold 3 out of 500, and honestly, for how wide the range of stats can be, and for how many characters we can have, I don't think 500 slots are going to be enough here. But we'll see. I want to give this like a week, 2 weeks, see how big this drop rate buff right here is, and how many stats we can get from these. But until then, I guess that's gonna be it for me for my first impression here. So as always, thanks a lot for watching, good luck with your drops, because for how specific they are, we're going to need it, and see you guys around soon. Ciao!